YouTube, what's good? YouTube, what is going on? What is happening, man? Of course, it's your guy, one more time, Desiree L. Hicks Jr. And I mean, indeed, back with yet another fragrance video. All right, my Smell Good family, what's up with y'all, man? Hopefully y'all are good. Hopefully y'all are great. Doing well, doing fine, y'all know the song, man. Well, maybe y'all do. All right, but basically, hope everybody is well. Okay, so we are back with a review. All right, and I've been meaning to get around to this one, and several of you guys have asked me about this fragrance and would like for me to speak on it more in depth. And I wore this a couple of more times, probably about 5 or 6 times. I've worn this in just different scenarios, and I'm ready to get my full thoughts on the fragrance. Okay, so we're gonna jump right on into it, and I don't want to waste anybody's time. But from the house of Armaf, okay, we are talking about ODYSSEY HOMME EDP. EDP. All right, so ODYSSEY HOMME EDP. All right, so of course Armaf is a majority of the time they're a clone house or inspired by house or cheapy house, however you want to put it. That's what they are, and they have produced a few pretty good fragrances out there. Probably one that comes to everybody's mind off the top of their head is Intense Man and all of its flankers, okay? But every once in a while, Armaf would dig deep into another lane, so to speak. And what I mean by that is just what Armaf ODYSSEY is. It's not something that most, I don't think at least, every time I think of Armaf, it's always a bright or fruity or citrusy type of fragrances. You do have your darker, richer fragrances from time to time, at least from what I've experienced. I could be wrong on that. Somebody let me know down in the comments if you think Armaf has more citrusy, floral-y, bright style of fragrances versus more darker and richer type of fragrances, okay? But what Armaf ODYSSEY, what it provides a bunch of different fragrances, and they put it all in this bottle, okay? So we're gonna go through all that. We're gonna go through how it performs, of course, what it smells like, and what are my true full thoughts and ratings on it. All right, so let's go ahead and talk about the bottle. The bottle is kind of funky, kind of weird, just like most Armaf bottles. It's kind of like a coffee mug, I guess. Just an all black bottle. Armaf, you got ODYSSEY on right there, EDP at the bottom. At the top, you got Armaf. Hopefully my camera can pick that up. Look like it doesn't want to, I don't think. There we go. Armaf right there at the top of the cap. Different type of bottle. You know, nothing too crazy. I guess it's a little bit of a unique type of bottle, but it's cool. All right, nothing to really be like, ooh, huh, at, you know what I mean? I love a good presentation, so this one right here is cool. All right, so now that we got the bottle out the way, let's go ahead and get this thing on a tester strip and just kind of walk you guys. I'm gonna walk you guys through what I've gotten from this. Okay, so we're gonna spray 2 sprays. Boom, atomizer's pretty good on this stuff, and I just smell it in the air. Boy, boy, boy. Yeah, man. So you get this sweet, like spice, the sweetness, the spice. You do get this iris undertone underneath it, and then you get like this oriental spice to it, the oriental feel, oriental spice. It's really, really nice, man. On paper versus skin, there are differences. On skin, it smells much more better. On paper, it smells great. It smells great. It just smells really good. All right, so let's go ahead and get into the notes. Let's kind of walk you guys down what we got going on here. ODYSSEY HOMME by Armaf EDP. Main accords, you have amber, vanilla, warm spicy, powdery, irisy, leather, animalic, and violet style of a fragrance. All right, up top in the notes, you have vanilla and amber. Down in the mid, you have oriental notes, iris, and spices. And what the oriental notes and the spices do, the oriental notes, you do get like that cinnamon and star anise and all this, you know, all of those are jumbled into one. And then that's most of the times what the oriental note is coming off as. All right, so in the mid, once again, oriental notes, iris, and spices. Like I said, that iris is underneath everything that's going on. And then in the base notes, you have vanilla, leather, and jasmine, okay? So a very nice breakdown, a very nice, healthy amount of notes there. And it smells phenomenal. Like even though it's drying down even more, it smells really good. Now, what is this fragrance cloning? What is it inspired by? Well, if you go down from what Fragrantica says, it's a bunch, and they hit it right on the head. You got Tom Ford's Noir Extreme, which I get a lot in the mid to the dry down. Mercedes-Benz Select Nights, which I get as well. I have that fragrance as well. It is definitely similar to that. They also have Valentino Uomo Intense. I do get like vibes of that as well. What else we got, man? They have Givenchy Gentleman's EDP, Dior Homme Intense. They just got a different bunch of ones on there. And for me personally, I do get a little of the Valentino Uomo Intense the most. But as this thing starts to dry down, I do get more of a Tom Ford Noir Extreme vibe. And here's the difference between the Mercedes-Benz Select Nights versus the Armaf Odyssey. Well, the Oriental spices show up really well in the opening and the mid of this. In the Mercedes-Benz Select Nights, it really just hovers around just the vanilla. I mean, it's kind of got a little bit of a lavender feel to it as well, but you can tell the difference, and it's a little bit slightly fresher than this. You can't go wrong with either one. I personally love both, all right? But compare it to Tom Ford Noir Extreme and all that, yeah, this has a little bit of quite a few fragrances, and Armaf really knocked this out of the park with I don't know if they intended to blend a bunch of the more popular, more sweet, spicy style of fragrances, but they did a fantastic job. Now, me personally, where would I wear this fragrance? Well, I have worn it to work. I have worn it out and about. And due to the fact that I have Noir Extreme and I have Valentino Uomo Intense and I have Dior Homme Intense, I tend to hold those for when I'm kind of stepping out. And not to say that you can't step out with this, because you absolutely can. I'm just speaking on me and where I am with my journey with fragrances. So typically I wear this to work if I'm looking for that type of DNA vibe. I will wear it out and about. Let's say I gotta go run errands. And I'm not saying like going to the mailbox. I'm just saying like if I'm out and I'm going like to, I don't know, if I gotta go to Target or Walmart, I gotta go to the bank or something like that, then yeah, I would definitely put this on and it's not gonna disappoint. I've gotten several compliments with wearing this fragrance. The price point is very favorable, and bang for your buck. What you pay for is not what you get with this to me. You get more, all right? Like I said, bang for your buck. My overall rating with this, for sure, for the price point and the brand that it comes from and what it's kind of mimicking and emulating, I get this an 8 out of a 10. An 8 out of a 10. It doesn't lack in performance. Sillage is fantastic. It leaves a beautiful trail when you're moving around. A brisk wind or somebody walking by you, the wind that they're bringing with them can pick up the scent and it can reach their nose as well. Like I said, it just smells sensational. I personally get 8 to 10 hours of performance of this thing. I am not a light sprayer. I have said that before. I'm not 2 and out. No, we get about 6 to 7 sprays with this. And if you know how to spray your fragrances, you won't be the offensive guy in the office. You won't be the offensive guy at the party. You just gotta know how to spread out the wealth with your fragrances. And that's what I do with this one and several other of my fragrances. So great performer, smells really good, very good price you can get it at. You can't beat Armaf's Odyssey HOMME EDP. It's a lot of positives with this fragrance, and that's what it's giving me, man. So it's something to get. I highly recommend this fragrance, especially for this time of year, for the fall and the winter. And you know, with fragrances, you can do what you want. You can do what you want, however you want to wear them. It's your fragrances. You can do whatever. But with this one, like I said, fall, winter, for me personally, I do a lot with it. I kind of do a lot with it. If you want to step out while you're dressed and you drip down, do that. All right. If you're going out on a date night, and it's cooler out and it's that type of vibe, wear it. Like, don't listen to me because, you know, I got other options that I tend to lean towards, but this is a great one as well. I have it and I'm not getting rid of it. All right. So again, this is a great one to have. And Armaf did a really good job for sure. So again, from the house of Armaf, we have Armaf ODYSSEY HOMME, the EDP. This is a good pickup to grab. Like I said, I got mine for around $30 on Amazon. I will put the link of the cheapest one that I can find, and I will put it in the description. And I highly recommend it, even for, you know, for anybody. If you have Tom Ford Noir Extreme and you have Dior Intense, you have Valentino Uomo Intense, but you don't want to spray those like that, you want to kind of preserve them, get this, and you'll be like, bro, I might not ever pick those up. You know, they might be like a real deal special occasion, but you be the judge. All right, so that's gonna wrap up today's full review of Armaf's ODYSSEY HOMME EDP. Of course, my good family, I appreciate all the love and support. Thank you guys so much. It just means a lot. Y'all know that, man. So let me know down below in the comments who has Armaf ODYSSEY. Let me know what you think. Let me know your thoughts, how you think it performs. Let me know, and I would love to conversate with you guys in the comments about it. Okay, so until next time, you guys be cool, be safe, take care of yourselves, and y'all know the drill. Y'all know the drill. It is splacker season. It is big splacker season. The weather that's out there right now, that cool, crisp weather with that breeze, that cold air, wherever you are in this country, if you're getting that type of weather, it is big time to splacker up. All right, y'all be cool, man. Be easy.